The story for me began in 1996 when I was 33 years old. I had been a drug addict since the time I was 17. I once had a promising future. And at this particular time in my life, it was not so promising anymore. I mean, I was an addict for 16 years, hardcore addict. Meth was just totally messed up my life. And then the miraculous happened. God came calling. When I was an addict, we owned an apartment complex. And at that apartment complex, we were basically renting to a bunch of drug addicts. One family came there, and I still remember it to this day when they showed up on the doorstep and said, you know, would you rent to us? My wife was the one who would rent to everybody, and I told her I don't want those people here. Turned out that they were Christians. My wife and her became friends. They started coming to church. She came home and told me, she was very astute. She said, Jeff, she says, if you would ever just go and try, you would go and you would fall hook, line, and sinker. That very first day that I went, the message was on people who think that they know it all, people that think that they have to, you know, everything has to fall in line. And God told me that day, no, you follow me. And so I did. I know I'm one of those lucky ones that knows what it means to have a miraculous miracle done. Because one day I was totally hooked, and the next day that I wasn't. One day God just said, you know what? You're done with that. And literally, I was done with it. God so loved the world, the Bible says, that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. My life changed when I realized that I needed forgiveness of my sins. That I thought I was a good person. I thought I was doing things right. Yeah, I had a few hang-ups. But I didn't think I was out hurting anybody. That was actually a big lie. It says that we search for God, but that's not the truth. The truth is that God is always searching for us. We just happen to find him. And that's what happened to me. I happened to step foot in a wonderful church, and the very first time that I ever stepped foot in it, I heard the voice of the Lord. And I knew that that was it. And so now, years later, I now get to go to juvenile halls and share with kids who are, 16, 17, 18, the same time where I was when I made the wrong choices in my life. And now I get to share with them the love of Christ and the future and the hope that they have. And for all who might be listening, that's the same future and the same hope that God has for you.
I hope you enjoyed the testimony you saw today. God has radically changed their life. But the question is, will he do it for you? And the answer to that question is yes. Jesus wants to change your life. Jesus said this. He said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man will hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and sup with him, and he with me. So are you hearing his voice? Are you going to respond to his call upon your heart? If you want to receive Christ, all you have to do is open your heart. Ask Jesus to forgive you. Ask him to come in and take over your life, and he will transform you completely. If you want more information, just email us at ccag@calvaryag.org. God bless you.